This might be a longer one, hang in there, but I promise this is not old man shouting at clouds. I want to talk about something. Because of our new Fabula Ultima campaign, I've been doing a lot more pen and paper kind of TTRPGing, and it got me thinking, combined with some insights that I've been seeing from a lot of cool D&D tubers that I'm close to who have been looking into Project Sigil, it's got me thinking about, like, what is the role of digital tool sets? How do they impact our gaming, and how do they impact the way that we even learn and play these games? And maybe not just how, but is it good? I'm not going to use names because I don't want to get all weird about Project Sigil, and Project Sigil is bringing it up, but this is just as easily a complaint about D&D Beyond or any like roll 21st kind of strategy that people take to TTRPGs, which is that if new players are learning digital first, if their first character sheet is made of bytes and not paper and ink, then how much of that system mastery are they getting? Do they really understand what's going into their character sheet, how to use their abilities, and where their abilities are coming from? The point being, if you took somebody that had only ever played D&D 5th edition using a D&D Beyond like digital character sheet, using that character creation wizard, would they be able to then take that experience offline, make a paper and pen sheet using a player's handbook and other source books, or would they be completely lost and unable to really understand what was going on? Furthermore, how often in play is that character struggling because they don't actually understand the concepts of what's on the piece of paper? So, for example, if I ask you what is your proficiency bonus and you've never had to think about what that is because you just click the things and it rolls for you, is that good? And again, I don't want to make this a thing of like old man yells at clouds because technology happened, brr, but I want us to think about how this could be a barrier that we put in place for people being able to try new systems that don't have that same level of digital support. I think it also muddies the water in terms of when we're talking about system complexity. It's really easy to think that 5th edition is an easy system if you have a character creation wizard that's doing all of the work for you, and then dice rollers that do all of the work for you, and stat trackers and all of these things that make all of the system that much easier. You could be really easily tricked into thinking, oh, D&D is an easy system, when anyone, bare minimum, it is medium crunch. So then they try and actually play what are easier systems, Powered by the Apocalypse, Monster of the Week, stuff like that. And they get into those and they feel discombobulated, they're kind of lost, there's no sense of self-directedness or easy-directedness, and then they flounder trying to learn new systems that might be incredible ways for them to play games at the table. And I don't want any of this to detract from the idea that, like, digital gaming is good. It allows more people to play the game in ways that they couldn't have before. We would not have survived COVID if we didn't have like digital tool sets and virtual tabletop. I'm not saying those things should go away. I think we should be just a little bit more mindful about how we're using them, and especially how we use them to teach people the systems that we're learning.